So she comes in and he gets free, right? And then she starts running in the bath, and then basically whenever, so this dude's kind of a dumbass, right? So okay, tell me the situation. You run a bath, right? And then, like, the bitch you're staying with, right? She comes in naked. What are you gonna do? Get it? Okay. Either A, get a nosebleed, or fuck that bitch. Or B, fuck that bitch.
Get a nose? You got a nosebleed?
Yes, he gets a nosebleed every time you see this naked chick, bro.
It's
okay, but...
Really?
Dude. Yeah. Okay. So basically, so after that, so and then she's like, okay, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm going in depth right now. This is still first episode.
Wait,
there's still much more in this first episode.
Which girl was naked? The snake?
Okay, her name is I actually forgot her name.
Snake?
It's not important.
What is the show? What is the show called?
Monster Musume.
Monster what?
Monster Musume. It's M-U-S-U-M-E.
How'd you even find it?
I don't know. I was just scrolling through shit. But okay, so basically after that, they take a bath together.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And dude, like this show has like a weird thing to where like the girl's tits is on him, right? Like they're like pressing against him, and he feels uncomfortable about that. Like he's like, you get your tits off me, dude.
And maybe he's gay. That's the plot twist in season 2 at the end.
No, he's not gay. He in the later episodes he actually gets into it and shit. Like, okay. So anyway.
Starts fucking a guy.
No. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna spoil it. So I'm not gonna spoil it, but like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll tell you.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil anything.
Okay. So.
Does he like? Wait, they live? So they just live with this one guy?
Yeah, there's one guy. So basically, in the world, like, there's like a monster exchange. So there's a lot of like monster bitches that just roam around and stuff. And they have to find like a transfer person, and he's like very nice and stuff. That's what kind of why they like him. So, okay, shit. So, okay, where did I go off? So they take a bath, and then they go out, right? Well, actually, before that, there's like his agent, right, that hooks him up with all these bitches, right?
Yeah. How many are there?
At the end of season, at the end of episode 12, I think there's like 6 or 7.
Like at the beginning.
So, no, at the end of episode 12. That's like after all of them show up. Okay. So, agent comes. He's like, it's a she. And she's pretty hot too. It's weird. Everyone's hot in this, except for the dude, obviously.
No shit, they're all anime players. I mean, anime people.
Yeah. Anime players? Okay, so she comes in and she's like,
anime girls are cute.
According to the law, like, you can't deflower her. So basically, you can't make her lose her virginity to you. Yeah, basically. And so and after she leaves,
fuck the girls.
No. I don't know what he does, but like front. So, so after they leave, she wraps up around him and stuff, and she's like, I really don't care about the stupid law or something. She's like, you can do whatever you want to me, stuff like that. That's honestly like super like, I don't know about you, man, but like, whatever girls like, yeah, it's lit, you know what I'm saying? But so after that, like she like unzips his pants and shit, right? And he gets uncomfortable by this, right?
Is it? Do you see his dick?
No, you don't see his dick.
Never. So they never fuck.
I mean, technically, they do.
They never do dick and vagina.
Dude, because they're monster bitches. What the hell you mean?
And they can do the dick and vagina.
Not all of them have vagina.
So then it's not hentai.
No, it's borderline.
But yeah, but it's not hentai.
Yeah, but I never said it was hentai.
You kinda did.
I said it was borderline hentai.
Yeah, that's one word of hentai.
So, I can say not hentai, but that's one word off of hentai. Okay, so, and then he's like, no, and then they go out, and then so basically, not all stores are like suited for like monster
Monsters?
bitches, right?
Is he a monster?
Yeah.
Or no?
No, he's a human.
Oh, that's
So and then they go, and then she's like, oh my god, it's a place that caters to monster bitches, and it's a lingerie store of course, right? And then she's like, which one would look good on me? And then he shows them two
Is
options.
this still the snake
and-
bitch?
Yeah, it's still
This
snake bitch.
whole episode is just about the snake bitch?
Yeah, and then the next one's about a bird bitch.
Oh wait, really? That's how it goes? Wait, does he only have one monster each time?
No. I'll get into the next episode, but so then they go and then
Gotta give me a
like,
summary of each episode?
hell yeah.
No, I wanna watch it for myself. Just give me a
Dude,
summary
you're
of
not
this
gonna watch
episode.
it. I know you.
Yes, I will. Actually,
No,
will,
you
no
won't.
joke. Switch it up after this.
No, watch it live on camera.
Reaction time.
Okay, but I'll just do the first episode. So and then they go, and then she's like, "There's two," and then he's like, "I think both will look great."
Is it
And then she's like-
it subbed or dubbed?
No, it's dubbed.
Okay, well,
I don't like sub. I don't fuck
Yeah,
with
me
shit.
neither. I don't like sub shit. Unless it's like a movie, and then I'll watch it. Not
Yeah,
like
but
an
like I
anime
don't fuck
music,
with
just like
dub, because if I'm trying to like, especially if it's like an ecchi, which is like basically like
Dude.
borderline hentai.
how much anime do you watch?
I don't watch much anime.
Well then how do you
I'm
know
just
how
saying,
this
I know
like
their
stuff?
genres.
Ecchi? Fuck is ecchi?
Yeah, ecchi. It's like I don't know how to explain. I honestly don't even know what it means. I don't know. I'm just speaking out of my ass, out of my dick. But
I
so
can't speak out of my dick.
that's a talent and a half. If you can speak out of your dick, that's dope. I think
It
hella
honestly
bitches wanna
is.
fuck you. Like they're like, talk to me, and you're like,
If you just start speaking out of your dick, it's like
can you feel the love tonight?
No, it's like dick gotta poop. Dick gotta poop.
Dick gotta poop. Don't
neglect
neglect the dick.
Don't neglect the dick. Dick gotta poop. Dick gotta
Okay, so-
pee.
Okay,
Don't
and then
neglect
she's
the
like,
dick.
well, we better try him on. And then, but she's like, I don't wear any underwear. No, I don't wear any bras. And then she like lifts down her shirt, you can see her tit. And she's like, okay. So after that, like, okay. And then he's like, okay. And then he thought she was like just gonna like go in there by herself, but of course he drags her in there,
She drags
or
it.
she drags him in there. And then she's like changing, you like tits. That's about it. And then I don't even think she shows her like, yeah, I don't even think like it, she puts it on, or at least not on like what it shows. But so what's it called? So they do that, and then apparently he didn't know what her kind of like her species of underwear looked like. So he would just hold like this thing. He thought it was a bra cup, right?
Species?
And it's actually her underwear.
Species?
Like species. Yeah, they're monster bitches.
Species of underwear.
Okay, so and he was like, "Well, that's probably a bra cup." Okay, so and then what's it called? What's it called? Okay. So they do that, and then they leave the store, and then they go out. They're heading home. I really did that.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, and then like there's always these like people that make fun of like the other like race for looking different and stuff, basically bullying them. And the law states like a human can't harm a non-human, and then a non-human can't harm a human, or they'll get quote unquote deported like they're Mexican. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you'll relate to that part.
Shut the fuck
But
up.
and and if a human hurts a non-human, then they get arrested. But he doesn't want her to get deported because obviously there's some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So then, what was that? You know?
Were you talking about like how they'll get deported if they like do non-human?
Oh yeah. So then there's like the dudes are like, look at that snake girl. she's ugly and shit. Like she's weird. And so the dude is like, they're trying to ignore it, and then everyone's taking like pictures of her and stuff. And then he was like, stop. And then the girl tried to like tail whip him, right, with her tail. But then he stepped in front of it because he didn't want her to get deported. And so they do that, and then they head somewhere to like cool off or something. So they go to like a motel, right? Yeah, this is kind of like funny. So they go to the hotel, and then he's like, we're best friends, like in his head. And then she gets out of the shower, and then she's in like a robe. And shit. And then she's like, why? She's like, I didn't bring a pair of to change of clothes. He's like, okay, it's okay, we're just leaving. He's like, oh, you mean we're not staying? And he's like, no. And then she like gets over on the bed, right where he's at, and then she like goes to the back and like she finds like a condom, right? She's like, what's this? And he's like, put that back. And so it's kind of like that, and then what's it called? And then she's like, she calls him darling. Don't know why.
Darling?
Darling, yeah. Why do you leave?
Yeah, no, I didn't leave. It just kicked me. Your connection to the game timed out?
Okay, what the hell?
Okay,
so,
you
and then,
leave?
yeah, I'll leave. Well, and then she like lays down on the bed, like takes off her robe and you see tits and stuff like that, and then she's like, look at me, darling, like, do you think if you did anything to me, I'd try to like fight back or revolt? Right? And then and the FBI breaks down the window, right? Like breaks down the fucking wall. And then like we heard there was like intercourse going on in here.
Wait, like the memes like FBI open up.
No, I don't think they said FBI. They just fucking knocked like a chunk of the wall down. And it's like his agent and stuff like that. And then she's like, oh, it's just you two, okay. And then they dip, and then they go back home, and then like I think they were about to fuck too. I'm not sure. And then they go home, and then Miss Smith, like that's her name, Miss Smith. That's like his agent's name. And then it's called. Then after that, they go back home, and then go back home, and then Miss Smith's like, okay, saved your butts and stuff like that, and then she's like, if it was really any other agent, you guys would have gotten in trouble. She would have got deported. And then she's like, okay, I better be going. And then the snake chick's like, let's leave off. Let's get back to where we left off. And then she's like takes off her shirt and shit.
I'm going the wrong way.
Huh?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. So and then she takes off her clothes, and then the agent just has to ruin it. You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, well, do you mind if I stay for dinner? And she's like, and then like the snake bitch is like, you really had to ruin that? And then they eat. And I think that's it for that first episode.
That's it?
Pretty eventful. Yeah. Okay, second episode.
No, shut up.
No. This is very brief.
Really?
So.
Fine,
yeah,
we can do a second one.
Not much goes in this shit. So, they're sleeping, right?
Who?
The snake bitch and the dude.
Nice.
Dude, that was an epic save.
Yeah, nice save.
That was an epic save. Okay, but and then so they're sleeping, and she's like, I would never let anything hurt you, darling. And then right as she says that, the fucking the bird bitch breaks down the fucking window and steals him. And then
that's cool.
And then they go to the park, and they find out that she doesn't have a caretaker, which is basically the people who take care of the monster bitches.
You watched all of this in one day?
Yeah.
Damn. How long did the episode?
Yeah, then 20 minutes, around there.
I mean, it just took you like 20 minutes to explain the first one, so.
Shut up. Okay, and then so then they go to a park, and he's like, why the fuck did you like capture me and shit? And then she was like, I just need like a master and stuff like that. And then oh, I think 2 monster books will show up in this episode. I'm not really sure. Okay. One of them I'm not a huge fan of. Like she's like a wyvern. You know what a wyvern is?
No.
No, a harpy. Oh, harpy is?
Is that like a bird? What is a harpy?
Yeah, it's like a mythical creature.
Oh.
It's in Terraria. They're like that's the only reason I know what harpy is. That's the only reason I know what harpy is. I was like, oh yeah, when she was like, I'm a harpy, I was like, oh, that shit from Terraria? Okay, so, and then she's like, I need someone to take care of me. I'm not gonna get this word for word. Like, I only watched the series once. So if you, like, end up checking it out, then it's really good. But, okay, and so, yeah. So, she's like, I need a caretaker, and he's like, I already got someone to take care of. And but then they, like, start chilling and shit. Like, they start, like, hanging out. And not like for a long period of time. It was like maybe 10 minutes and shit. And then they grab ice cream.
What?
And then she has like small ass tits, by the way. Like I'm talking like small as fuck.
You gotta mention that.
Like compared to the snake bitch, like she has small tits.
Okay.
Like snake bitch has like I don't know, but like decent. And then harpy and fucking zero.
Okay.
Okay, just had to mention that, okay? Just let you know. So, she has like, obviously like bird wings and shit like that, right? And she has like kind of bird feet, but the rest is kind of human.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Is she feathery?
So, yeah, she feathered. Like, no, not her whole body, just her arms.
Okay.
Yeah, ice cream, and then she's talking about like how she ran away from her master. And then she was like, and then she dropped her ice cream. And then,
Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know, bro. On accident, bro.
Oh, on accident.
Like, I didn't even get to lick it. and he's like, yeah, that sucks. And then he's like, yeah, you can have some of mine. And he has like this pop, right? But it's like, you know, like one of those rocket pops.
Yeah.
It's like an all-white version of that. So it's obviously they did that to make it look wrong. Next scene. So basically, he's like, have some of mine, and then he like unintentionally puts it near his dick, right? And then,
unintentionally or intentionally?
Not unintentionally.
Okay.
And then she kneels down, and then she starts like sucking it, right? And then he's like, don't you think you could stand up? And she's like, no, I don't want to drop it again, even though he's holding it for her. But whatever. And then, like, the people in the park are like, yo, that dude's kind of weird. And then he pulls it away from her.
You get this dub.
And,
Never mind.
okay, so he pulls it away from her, and it looks like it looks like jizz on her face, right? And then she like goes to like the fountain, right? And she's like, because she's a bird. And she's like, I gotta bathe. And she takes off all her clothes and shit. This is how I know she has tiny tits. So you see it, like, obviously you see it, right? And she lays down in the fountain, and then he's like, he's kind of retarded. He's like, he's like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm taking a bath. And he's like, why are you naked? And she's like, you can't take a bath when you're clothed. Like, that's a stupid ass question. Like, you know, like, fucking stupid. Like, he's retarded. I think he has some chromosomes with him. But so, and then he, like, she takes off his shirt and shit. Like, they like bathe basically. And then basically, like, the snake bitch finds them, right? And she's like, what are you doing? And then they're like start arguing, and like she slashes like the snake bitch's shirt and like just tits, you know what I'm saying? And then there's like looks like a girl stuck in the tree, and they gotta like fight, not fight, but get her down. And then snake bitch goes up there, but she scares the girl falls, harpy bitch grabs. And and then I think that was about it for that episode. That was about it.
Well, I mean.
Oh, and now the harpy bitch is living with her.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The worst character.
I don't care. Shut up. Why aren't you a fan of the bird? Harpy.
I like the bird with that.
No, you said you're not a fan of the harpy, right?
No, there's a horse bitch.
Who's
I
the
like
fourth
her.
bitch?
The horse bitch.
Oh, the horse, the centaur?
Centaur? Yeah.
Why don't you like her?
Weird. She's like big ass tits, like too big.
Okay.
And like, okay, so basically, the rest of her body is just a horse, right? And like, she has like like from chest up, it's like an actual body. Actually, I'd say abdomen up, and then the rest is just horse.
Okay. Oh, that's it.